everybody, welcome back to some Hearthstone. This time it'll be an informational video. This video will be based upon me trying to help you guys learn how to gain some extra dust while playing the game of Hearthstone. Now, Arcane Dust is used for the crafting of cards. Now, of course, crafting of cards is very vital in this game because you want the cards that make up a good enough deck that you can use. And there's variable different cards, as in common, rare, epic, legendary. So there's also golden variants of each card, which makes each one cost even more, but give you a nice pretty detail to them, as you can see on this infested wolf. Now, in my general opinion, disenchanting, when I started playing Hearthstone, I used to disenchant everything, right? You know, I got new cards, boom, disenchant them, right? Yeah, disenchant, get that extra gold. Gold cards, what am I going to use those for, right? I got all these basic cards that same, right? Yeah, fun. But what I realized is when Blizzard updates the game, or a card, for instance, let's say Succubus, for instance. We'll just throw that out there, even though it's uncraftable. That's probably one of the worst cards to use. Let's use Demon Fuse, since it's a bad card. Demon Fuse, for instance. It's a bad card already. No one likes it. No one uses it in a deck. So Blizzard will look at this and be like, okay, no one uses Demon Fuse. What's the reason for this? Oh, okay, give a demon +3/+3, give your opponent mana crystal. Well, 2 mana, give a minion +3/+3, that's pretty good. Wonder why no one's using this. Oh wait, the downside is we give your opponent a mana crystal. If this was just a simple, let's say Blizzard is like, okay, we realize we messed up. Let's just remove the give your opponent a mana crystal and have give a demon +3/+3. Now with this new change, you're gonna have a simple change. This card will have to be completely changed, and everyone who has this card will not want to disenchant it for 5 dust. They're gonna let you disenchant it for 40 dust. Or the golden common version, which is, I'm sorry, I think it's 100 dust. 50 dust, but to craft it's 400 dust. So they'll let you disenchant it for 400 dust. So the trick is, especially with the new Whispers of the Old God expansion, you want to save every single card you get. Now yes, you know, you may get several cards that you'll just be like, oh wow, I have the same card like 5 times in a row, like what I got with Dark Speaker. So I was just like, you know, I kind of need this card to build my next deck. So I was just like, yeah, I'll just, you know, disenchant 2 of them or whatever, so I'll have enough dust to make my next deck. But now, I'm like, okay, it's time to save all this. As you can see, I already have 11,000 dust, but I'm saving it all. Now the reason you want to save them all is because let me go to Whispers of the Old Gods. Now as you can see, I have 4 Feral Rages, 3 Klaxi Amber Weavers, you know, a Golden Mire Keeper, and 3 Dark Arakoas, for instance. Like, we'll just throw that out there. Now the reason for this is, these cards are all capable of being changed. Because since there's a new expansion out, these cards can get changed. And oh wow, I have 3 Klaxi Amber Weavers. They get changed. I just got 300 dust. Wow, that easy. Oh look, 800 dust for disenchanting my Mire Keeper because it was changed. So, or if I have multiple copies, I have extra, because for instance, I had, what's it called? Let's go to Princess Hooran, right? I have 2 Hoorans. It gets changed, which I feel this card should be changed. It's got great stats, 6/5, but I think the card text should simply be Battle Cry, trigger all friendly minions, death rattle effects, and it would be a good enough card to beat Ron. So, boom, 1600 dust for just holding onto this extra card. And since no big changes have been happened to the game yet, you're gonna want to hold every single card. I have Anomalous, I have Servant of Yogg-Saron. Each one of these cards have the highest probability of changing. So look, I have 5 Power Word Tentacles. This is an absolutely horrible card. So they're gonna want to change it maybe. Boom. That's just simple dust. Easy dust. See? And all these other cards, as you can see, it's because I buy the packs and these are the cards I get. Now you just keep them. 5 Bladed Cultists. I have 1 Bladed Cthulhu, you know. 4 Flame Wreath Facelesses, which you should think would get nerfed because a 4-mana 7/7 is kind of a little balanced. So simple cards like I'll just throw it out there. I'll just tell you each card that I feel could get changed. Dark Arakoa could get changed, and that's really it from what's it called, Druid. Hunter, Hooran, that's what I feel like we could change. Infest, On the Hunt, I would like to see change, but it probably won't. That's really it. This card will probably not get changed. Hooran probably won't get changed. None of these cards will most likely get changed, but those are the cards I'd like to see changed. Giant Sandworm may see a change, but I doubt it. From here, Anomalous is your best chance of wanting a change, but none of these cards are going to change. In Blizzard's eyes, they won't change it. Over here in Paladin, I think all Paladin cards are pretty legit. I actually did not go to crafting, so you don't get to see all the non-cards. These two perfectly fine in my opinion. Wisps of the Old God won't get changed, because pretty simple. Forbidden Stalker, that card could see a change, but make it a simple 3/4. Everyone, it would be a good enough card to play, because it's a pretty decent stat line. Mage cards, none of them will get changed, most likely. Paladin cards, probably none of them will get changed. Priest cards, some of them probably will get changed because of how bad Priest is currently. Like Power Word Tentacle, for instance. This card needs to change. Shadow Word Horror won't see a change. Herald could see a change, but probably Tentacle will see a change to make Priest somewhat useful. Rogue is one of the stronger classes, so I wouldn't really. The Distilty won't get a change, but some cards will probably see a change in Rogue. That's really it. Shaman, again, really strong deck right now. Flame Wreath Faceless will probably see a change. It's a little too strong. Maybe reduce its attack by 1. Simple as that. And then all the other cards seem pretty balanced. Warlock, another really strong card in the current meta. One of the best decks for climbing. The latter is Zoolock, which is basically Zoo. Darkshire Councilman is probably the only card that could see a change. Maybe Cho'Gall, but I doubt it. Hunter's also, Warrior's also really good right now, and I've always liked Warrior, and I don't think any Warriors cards will get changed, honestly. Shift to Xeris, it will most likely not be changed. Most of the neutral cards won't get changed, in my opinion, unless there's something I see quickly that I feel could get a change. I don't think so. Evolved Cobalt could really use a change, but that's not going to happen. They're not going to change that card. But simple lesson in this: you want to keep all your Whispers of the Old God cards, or even all the cards that you're getting that are extra, because currently anything could happen. You know, simple as that Blizzard is going to want to change something, and it may come soon, may come later, but they're going to need to change or patch some cards. So you should look out for a change in the game, and if you have cards stocked up, you're gonna get plenty, and I mean plenty of dust, and it is worthwhile saving your dust. So hopefully I'll be able to post more videos. Have a good one.